Damn. That's pretty cool.
Sakura!
Damn. Damn, this is not like a simple thing to take him out of his state. Like, it's taking everything out of him. Oh, look at his skin, man. Yeah. Dude, that's his fucking mission, is to go talk to Orochimaru about something, dude? Hey friends, welcome or welcome back. It's good to see y'all. Hope y'all are doing well. Today we're going to be getting into episodes 43 and 44 of Shippuden, picking back up with the fight between, it's basically Nine-Tailed versus Orochimaru at this point. Guys going crazy. Just a little update on the girlfriend and where she's at. She has been very upset that we've had to wait to keep watching. Oh man, it's the double-edged sword of doing reactions, that's for sure. Is you can't binge like you used to. Her especially, it's hard for her because she obviously doesn't make these reactions, so she just kind of has to wait patiently in the background. But yeah, she's like, damn, this shit's crazy, y'all. Oh yeah, so speaking of reactions, in general, I haven't really been watching anime outside of the stuff I watch on the reaction channel, because I'm trying to save content. I don't want to just like watch shows that could be good to react to. But I did decide to watch one, like my girlfriend. I've been watching Ranking of Kings. I don't know if any of y'all have seen that. We're only like 5 episodes in or so, but it's really good. Kind of chaotic, a little crazy, but really well written too. I don't know. I love the characters so far. But it's very interesting. Yeah, let me know if any of y'all have seen that. Let's go to recap the character ratings from last time before we get into this. We gave MVP to Orochimaru. Just him keeping up with, the 9-tailed CLOAK. Like, I guess, how many tails are out? 4? 3 or 4? I think 4. Like the same amount that Jiraiya got wrecked by. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's impressive to say the least, that he's keeping up with him. And, he's getting wrecked in certain ways, but he also, I guess where we left off, he did deliver some big blow with his snake sword thing. Dude, his fucking like head flying around like a snake is so ridiculous. For the best moment, we gave that to Naruto when he absolutely bops the fuck out of Kabuto. Dude, there's something about like, I'm just happy that Kabuto gets hurt now. I don't know. I like his character. I've always liked his character, but he's kind of infuriating at the same time. You know what I mean? I don't know. And then for the funniest moment, we didn't have one last time, so I'll skip over that. And then for the Sacco Award, or the Worst Character Award, we gave that to that bitch ass side. Yo, this guy, dude. Can't trust him, that's for sure. Him passing up Sakura. Well, one, ignoring an order, bare minimum, ignoring an order from Yamato. And then, yeah, even worse, I guess, definitely way worse, is like he just doesn't have any morality to save his comrade. Man, if Naruto had seen that in action, he would have killed Sai right then and there, that's for sure. But yeah, I think with that being said, we can go ahead and get into this. If y'all enjoy his reactions, consider dropping a like, subscribing, all the good YouTube stuff. I appreciate y'all's support. Oh yeah, and also if you're interested, Patreon link will be in the link below, or the description below. Yeah, we're usually like 4 weeks ahead there, so if y'all want some early access and whatnot. All right, y'all, let's go and get into it. This is what I'm talking about. This is like so crazy, man. Maybe it's Kabuto's little smirk, dude. I don't like that smirk. I'm scared it's gonna make his another tail come out. Man. The scream of it, the nine tail sounds terrifying. It's like literally a beast. Meanwhile. Yeah, Orochimaru, yeah.
何をしている。分かった。監視を続けてくれ。
Oh. Yeah, look how different he looks. Oh shit.
この草薙の剣をもってしても貫けないとはね。
ジライア様のおっしゃってたまるで小さなキューピとはこのことか。
Damn. That's pretty cool.
これじゃ忍者の戦いというより。
Yeah, it's a little bit more destructive.
まるで化け物同士の戦いじゃないか。
Sakura, can you go punch the shit out of Kabuto?
これ以上草薙の剣でやり合っても無駄ね。
状況はどうなってる。ナルトは死んだのか。
Glowing eyes. So intimidating, man. God, they fucking nailed the sound for it.
あれを
So cool.
あんな姿になってまでサスケくんを助けたかったのかね。Sako or the Kabuto. Fuck you, man. Snarky son of a bitch. 今じゃ自分の意識すら飛んでしまってる。悲しい子だ。
待て、さくら。
Damn.
今のナルトに近づくんじゃない。ナルト。もういいから。サスケ君は私が助け出してみせる。だからナルトはもう。やばい。
Damn, dude. That was a really good scene. The emotion with the soundtrack. Oh, God, dude, not another one. Literally like a snake, just shedding his skin over and over again.
Now is the chance.
そろそろ時間のようね。やっぱりこの体じゃ拒絶反応が出てしまう。
Dang, dude.
遊びはここまでね。
How long does it take him to do the reanimation again? It's like
私にはサスケくんがいい。
it's like between 3 and 5 years or something like that. Oh.
ああ。
間に合わなかったか。
Still want to know how he can control the tailed beast though. Cause this can't be it. Like there's no way he's gonna be able to break out of this shit. That grin, man. You little piece of crap. Uh-oh.
手は出させん。
早とちりだよ。もう君たちに手を出すつもりはない。それどころかその逆さ。
どういうことだ。
He can like do it from far away too. That's kind of cool.
僕たちと君たちには同じ目的がある。
What do you mean by that?
暁が邪魔だ。君たちを生かしておけば、
Okay.
暁のもう一人くらいは始末してくれるかもしれないと思ってね。
ナルト。
Yeah.
傷の治りが思ったよりも遅い。だがいつまでもボランティアをやってるわけにもいかないな。
Yeah, this is not gonna get held that much longer.
助ける代わりに暁を一人でも多く始末してくれ。
She doesn't want to owe you.
あれは君たちの連れだ。あとは君たちで何とかしなよ。引き上げ時だな。
僕は団蔵様の使い。敵ではありません。あなたにお話があります。
Dude, that's his fucking mission is to go talk to Orochimaru about something, dude.
術。各案日天水手。
Okay, so this must be it. Okay, so their necklace is there too. Sounds like an animal in like pain, backed into a corner. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to seeing what Naruto's gonna look like after this. Aww. Yeah, it's like it forms like a second skin around him, like a shroud.
Danzo, あの猛録知事まだ生きてたのね。で、話って何かしら。
団蔵様からオロチマル様に伝言があります。実は
その前、私への言葉は慎重に選びなさい。
Alright, bro.
死ぬわよ。
僕は団蔵様がおっしゃった通りにしか申し上げられません。それでお気に召さぬことがあればどうぞご自由に。
Damn, bro. Besides, like, I'm purely just a messenger. Of course. What? I'm confused. Confucius.
本当に礼儀を知らない子ね。
Dude. Okay. Guess Orochimaru saw through his painting.
目上の人間に話しかけるときはちゃんと顔を見せて話すのが礼儀よ。
Damn, this is not like a simple thing to take him out of his state. Like, it's taking everything out of him. Oh, look at his skin, man.
あんなに傷だらけになって
Yeah. I was about to say, get over and start healing him, please. Dude, his skin being like that is so sad. Alright, I saw it. It's the secrets. Assuming the secret is what Sai's about to say, this bitch.
いいわ、聞きましょう。
実は団蔵様はこの葉崩し以来オロチマル様との接触の機会をずっと切望されておいででした。
It's pretty fucked. Almost after you killed our Hokage and... Well, I guess, yeah, Danzo would love that. But yeah, literally trying to destroy the whole village too. He's like, yeah, that's alright. Nice, Sakura.
傷の治りが遅い。今までのナルトならキュービのチャクラで回復がもっと早かったのに。
ナルトはキュービ状態においてチャクラがかたどる陽子の衣に守られているように見えるが、実際には逆に陽子の衣によって体にダメージを受け続けていた。4本目の尾が出た時、陽子の衣をまとった奴の体は血まみれ、重傷を負いながら暴れていた。
ジライア様の言っていた4本目がまさかこれほどとは。
Yeah, for real, man. I'm just thinking about how much more insane it'll be if he ever grows more tails. Or does that, like, mean that it's going to get only closer and closer to, like, the real nine-tail form?
ヤマト隊長。ナルトを止めたさっきの術、あの術、私にも教えてくれませんか？
それは無理だよ。この葉の中であの術を使えるのは初代様の細胞と適合できた僕だけさ。
Okay, yeah.
あの術はキュービのチャクラを無理やり力で抑え込むもので、そのための特別な力を持たない者には決して使いこなせるものではないんだ。実験体であるコピーの僕の力はオリジナルの初代様とまではいかないけどね。
Okay. So the first Hokage is like, he probably could do it really quick.
首にかけているものは初代ホカゲ様の持っていたものでね、初代ホカゲ様のチャクラにだけ呼応するチャクラの結晶石なんだよ。
So I'm assuming that helps him.
人中力のチャクラを制御できる。初代ホカゲ様がホカゲ足りえたのもこの力があったからだと言われている。僕がこの隊の隊長に選ばれた理由もそれさ。
What Oosh? We got the Mr. Oosh meowing for attention. It's serious right now, Ooshi.
私がナルトにしてあげられるの。
Come here.
ほんの小さなことだけ。
Hey, small things go a long way still.
できることの大きい小さいは問題じゃないよ。大切なのはナルトを思う気持ちの大きさでしょ。
I like that.
さくら、
Come here, buddy.
君を見ていたらわかる。君は本当は
さくらちゃん。
Come here, buddy. Watch some Naruto with us.
ナルト。
He's back, baby.
オロチマルの野郎。
That jerk.
それから何したんだっけなあ、さくらちゃん。 あれさくらちゃんなんで泣いてんだってばよ。
目にゴミが。
はあ、さては毒舌の際にこと言われたんだな。
No, he only left her to die.
あの野郎。
サイは怪力なんて言ってないでしょ。
あれそうだっけ。
この野郎。
Ridiculous. Right back to where they started.
ヤマト隊長、サイは
Always being a two-faced son of a bitch.
団蔵様の話は以上です。
Are you kidding me? They're not gonna tell us.
興味深い話ね。
What a tease, man.
で、その話、何を根拠に信じればいいの？
My two top Sacco candidates right here.
まあ落ち着きなさい。カブト、その子は今日から私たちの部下になるのよ。
Oh my.
信用できるのですか、この男。そこの封筒の中を見てください。団蔵様からあなたへです。
これは
中身は
Please tell me.
カブト、その子は
Ugh. God damn it.
この子も一緒に連れて行くわ。
Oh. Hmm. Kind of wasn't expecting them to just go with them. Very interesting.
やはりな。
ヤマト隊長、
サイは、あ、少し待ってくれ。
Yeah, he's probably about to realize what really happens.
あいつには一応温泉地で仕込んでおいたけどな。まあいいか。このままで追ってやる。こう見えても。追跡は得意な方でね。
Hmm. Yeah, dude, I've been impressed with Yamato, man. The wood style is just like so cool, and I don't know, he's got like a good like
サイなら
head on his shoulders. Like he's very cool, calm, and
移動中
collected.
だよ。
え、一緒に
Hmm.
どういうことです？
二人とも僕についてきな。
まだ土が柔らかいってばよ。
Hmm.
橋は壊れてるし、ここはこんなになっちまって。一体何があったんだってばよ。
覚えてないのか。やはりジライヤ様がおっしゃっ
Yeah, he doesn't. He has like amnesia around it too.
引き金となり陽子の尾が生え増えていった。その陽子の尾が3本目の時まではあいつも意識を保っていたが、4本目でついに見境がなくなり破壊衝動に支配されていった。
そういえば俺ってなんで気絶してたんだ？
Gotta tell him.
オロチマルにやられて気絶していたのよ。
Oh, please. Don't lie to him.
ちかよ、ちくしょう。
Man. She's just trying to protect his feelings. Like, she doesn't want him to feel bad.
の荷物が散らばってる。でもなぜこの絵本が？へえ、絵本か。それ行く途中に見せてもらってもいい？
それはダメだよ。これまだ完成してないから。それに人には渡さないことにしてるんだ。これは兄さんの宝ね。
この絵本はサイにとっては大切なもののはず。それをこんなところへ。
そんな大切なものを置いていくぐらいだ。サシモのあいつもオロチマルを前に緊張していたのかな。
まるで見ていたみたいに知っているんですね。
さっきまで僕の木分身をここに置いて、ここに仕込んである無線で連絡を取り合っていたからな。
サイに何があったんですか？
サイはここでオロチマルと会話のやり取りをした後、オロチマルとカブトの後についていった。
どういうことだってばよ。
会話の内容は？
会話は遠くて聞き取れなかったみたいだ。
No. I want to know.
連れて行かれたのかも。
いや、そんな感じじゃなかった。自らオロチマルに近づき何かを渡していた。
Okay, at least I know that.
取り入ろうとするかのようにね。
Yeah.
ちょっと待ってくれってばよ。いくらあいつがすげえ嫌なやつでも俺たちを裏切るなんてことは。
いや、あるかも。
昔三代目火影の椅子をめぐって亡き猿飛先生と争った人物だ。三代目とは違いガチガチな合理的思考に基づく強硬武闘派路線の主導者で才の上司だ。初代火影の孫で穏健派だった三代目の教え子の私が嫌いなのさ。
So did he not like the first Hokage either?
ヤマト隊長は団蔵って人のこ
知っているよ。
誰なんだってばよ。それ
かつて三代目と対立したタカ派の男。
と才の上司で三代目の意志をよく思ってないジジイよ。
団蔵は才を使って何かをしようとしているのかもしれない。もしかすると才はその団蔵から僕らの隊の任務とは別の何らかの極秘任務を命ぜられていた可能性もあるな。
そんじゃあいつは俺たちとの任務を利用してオロチマルのやつと接触するために動いてたってことか。
そういうことね。
ここからさらに強引な推測だが、考えられないことのないことと心して聞いてくれ。
Let's hear it. It's time for some theory crafting.
団蔵は今の木の葉を潰す気かもしれない。
Damn, wants to destroy it. Well, what a piece of shit. Should I give Danzo Sokka now? I don't. All these characters suck, man. I hate them. Good episodes. Good episodes. All right, y'all. Let's go and get in the review section. Once again, lots of cryptic shit going on here, man. I was really hoping we would get to hear Sai and Orochimaru actually talk to each other in this episode. Well, it's interesting because I definitely didn't think that this was gonna be Sai's secret mission was like about Orochimaru himself. I definitely thought it was gonna be around something around the Nine Tails in Naruto and like Danzo being against having a Jinchuriki, maybe like he wanted to assassinate Naruto or something like that, but instead there's something with Orochimaru. And I guess the theory from what they say at the very end is that Danzo in some way wants the destruction of the Leaf Village. So I don't know, man. That's in what way does he want that, right? Like, does he want just like the current power to be overthrown, or does he like want it like Orochimaru where he wants to just completely destroy, like he hates the ideals of it, he wants just to destroy that off the face of the earth? But I don't know, it's interesting because Orochimaru definitely seemed to be like pretty intrigued by it and obviously trusted him enough to bring Sai with them. So but in the back of my mind I'm still always thinking about the first episode and the flash forward we got, and Sai was there when they were confronting Sasuke, and he seemed to be with Sakura and Naruto. So there's definitely going to be more that happens here, for sure, with Sai, and I don't think that it's just going to be as straightforward as him going with Orochimaru and just being on his side the rest of the time. I still think that like Sakura even believes in him a little bit. When he leaves the picture book behind, she's kind of curious about that. She's like, he must have been in a stressed state to have left this behind because it was actually something that was important to him. It seems like that was the only thing that was actually of value to him as a person. Damn, I don't know if y'all can hear the lawnmower out there. Hopefully not. Apologies if you can though. But yeah, like to me that kind of comes off as like that there's still some faith that she has in him, or I don't know, like there's more to it. And I don't really know for sure myself, but what I'm imagining is that there's gonna be some humanity left inside that Sakura and Naruto can get to, hopefully, at some point in this arc or in the future. But, obviously we're just seeing Sai act out his orders from Danzo, and obviously those orders are pretty malicious if it's really about destroying the Leaf Village. I also thought it was interesting that we're already seeing some impacts on Orochimaru and his current vessel. It's interesting, you can see he's getting weaker, and he says something like, sure enough, my body is weakening, or the vessel's rejecting me or something. And I mean, at this point, it's been, 2.5 to 3 years or something, right? Since he did the the reanimation to take over the last body he had. And I don't really remember what the time frame is, so y'all might need to remind me on that, and like how often he can use that like reanimation technique where he takes control of another body and kind of lives through them. It's interesting like to know that, is it maybe let's say it's 5 years. If it's every 5 years I can use it, is it like every body or host is going to reject him in that time frame, or is it kind of dependent on the vessel's strength himself? Like, is that partly why he wants really strong vessels, so that he doesn't need to change bodies as often? Just interesting that that's kind of already coming into play. And obviously Sasuke's his next hope here, but I don't know, man. Like, let's say that he can't get Sasuke, is there a possibility that Orochimaru won't be able to reanimate, or that he'll be so weak that he can't? I don't know, there's some, it's interesting the way that they might be setting up the plotline for Orochimaru. We'll have to see. Kabuto, real piece of shit this episode, although interesting too, very interesting. Man, he's so snarky. I think that's what I really don't like about him, his snarkiness. He's kind of like sarcastic or like a smart ass kind of. But then he does stuff like helping Sakura in that moment and, healing her. And then, of course, letting them all go and being like, yeah, well, we have a common enemy, basically, Akatsuki. He says, like, they're in the way. And that also makes me very interested about what Orochimaru's and Kabuto's goal really is now. Back in classic Naruto, it was definitely to bring down the Leaf Village and to kind of create some chaos or war, it seems, right? Like, they didn't respect that peaceful time. And maybe that's still the gist of their goal, but, like, why is the Akatsuki in the way of that? They seem to also kind of be on that same wavelength to a degree. So I'm very interested in, of course, the Akatsuki's real intentions here with taking all the Jinchuriki's powers, but also with how that conflicts with Orochimaru's intentions or goals here. We also finally got to see how the wood style technique can constrain the Jinchuriki. Well, not really the wood style. It's not really about the wood style, but more so about like the cells of the first Hokage, and the style is called Hokage style Elder Jitsu. 10th Edict of Enlightenment. Pretty interesting, but I like the way they animated it, kind of like sucking the chakra out almost or something. And obviously they explain it as that it's like forcibly suppressing the chakra power. But they did confirm it's just Yamato that can do this at least in the Leaf Village. And it's not as strong as the original Hokages. And in fact, it seems like the only reason he can really use this technique as, to some degree is because of the necklace. Like, the necklace resonates the first Hokage's chakra, and I guess like because he has the cells in him, or the first Hokage's chakra in him, he can basically like use that to some degree. So pretty interesting there. Obviously that makes a lot of sense that they would send Yamato on this mission if he can, get Naruto out of this state. But I'm also curious on how, like, what would happen if Naruto didn't have something like that? Because, for example, he did have the fourth tail with Jiraiya. Like, how did Jiraiya get him out at that point? Did he have to, like, literally knock him out or something? Or was there something more to it? Like, does eventually the power dissipate and Naruto gets back into his regular human form and regains his consciousness? I don't know. Like, it's pretty interesting to think about the different ways that the beast tails can take control of their hosts, and then like how it could actually flip back to the host to be in control. One part that I also really liked was, after Yamato gets Naruto out of that state and Sakura is trying to heal Naruto, and it's going slowly, and Sakura's still pretty hurt from it, and you can see all of a sudden that she puts even more of her chakra into the healing, and like it hurts her arm, but it heals Naruto that much faster. And you can see the observation from Yamato, like kind of being impressed by that to a degree. But the line that comes shortly after that, the dialogue, is, I like how it kind of plays off of that, because Sakura says that, hey, I can only ever, it's always like this, I can only ever do small things for Naruto, I can't do something big. And I think she's referring to something big like what Yamato could do to really take Naruto out of this state. And she wanted to learn this too, so she could do something, I guess, more impactful. But I like Yamato's response where he's like, it doesn't really matter about the effect itself. Like if you can do something big or small, what matters is that you care, and you have care, the emotion to care about this person, and you are going to help them in any way at all. You know, the effect itself, obviously there's some importance to that in practicality, but like if somebody has that raw care in general, the way that they help you, often for that person, you know, there's not big differences between it. Like maybe to you trying to help them, it's not impactful enough, but to Naruto, you can tell that, you know, he has always loved and cared about what Sakura gives him, you know, how she cares about him, and you know, that's just as important to him as Yamato probably taking him out of this state, right? But yeah, I guess it kind of leaves off on, you know, Sai going off with them, and Yamato planted some kind of tracker on them, and his clone is going to go, you know, kind of pursue them and follow them. So I'm assuming we're going to get some kind of pursuit here to try to, you know, follow them back to see what Sai's up to at this point. You know, I don't think the mission's going to really end here. I think they're probably going to take some liberty to keep following them, and also maybe get a lead to Sasuke as well. So pretty interesting on that front. I also thought it was interesting that they lied to Naruto about, you know, like what really happened with everything being destroyed, you know, kind of trying to protect his feelings to a degree, because, you know, he probably would be pretty upset with himself, you know. All right, let's go and move on to the character ratings. For MVP, I gotta give it to Yamato. You know, obviously with that, the Elder Jutsu technique, really, really important in these episodes, but even more so, I just kind of like want to like give it to him for his character as a whole right now, and his skill set as a whole. You know, the wood ninjutsu, or, you know, it seems so useful and cool. I like how it's like different for like the clones and all these different things. Like, it seems to be very unique, and even just like his thought process and his demeanor, I think has been impressive to me. He definitely is no slacker. He's the first Anbu Ops shinobi we've seen who actually seems to have some kind of ability to him. For the best moment, I'm gonna give that to Sakura, in that, you know, mostly for the scene with you know, her seeing Naruto in this state, and you know, seeing flashes of the real Naruto versus this nine-tail form, or the four-tail form, the cloak form, and just how different it is, and the emotion she's feeling from that, and like, you know, hearing about Naruto promising to save Sasuke and delivering for Sakura, for example, and, you know, following his way of the shinobi, and then to see him in this pain because of that promise, and when she's running up to him with the soundtrack in the background, so somber, but, you know, Sakura's screaming out, he's like, don't worry, I'll save Sasuke, like, you done enough, right? I think that is really heartbreaking to a degree. Like, Sakura can see how much pain he's in, putting himself in to fulfill this, you know, all the anger he has. So I don't know, I just really thought it was like a really good emotional moment. I thought they produced that scene really well. For the funniest moment, I'm gonna give that to Naruto when he does come back into his normal form, and the contrast between his normal self and the nine-tail is so funny, because like, he just gets back right to like his normal goofy self, and like, Sakura, why are you crying? Did Sai say something crazy, you know, some crazy shit to you? Yeah, also, like, when Sakura lied to him about how this all happened, she was like, yeah, Orochimaru just whooped your ass and you got knocked out. He's like, ah! And then for the Sako Award, I think you all know this. I mean, I could give to Sai, but, like, honestly, last time Sai was way worse. You know, and this time, I think, you know, it makes sense that he's going with Orochimaru. It's his mission and all this, and although I don't like that, I understand it. This time, I'm going to give it to Mr. Kabuto for his smart assness, man. The guy's just, I don't know, there's something about him, I don't respect it. But yeah, I think that'll do for these episodes. I'm curious where it's gonna go from here, y'all. This arc has been pretty interesting so far. I love that we got to see Orochimaru and Kabuto already at this point. It's been cool kind of getting our original villains back in the mix here. So let me know what y'all thought about this, and you know, check out the Patreon if you want early access, all that good stuff. Appreciate it, and I hope you all have a good rest of your week. Catch you next time. Peace.